We thank you for using us as an instrument of peace, and as an instrument of love, as an instrument of stopping violence in this area. And as we go out, be with us and walk with us.
Our route was the eastern side of International, so we walked the corridor of 85th Avenue, International, 90th Avenue, and Bancroft. It's kind of a square, and we just walked and talked to the folks. And one of the things that is so noticeable when you walk in this neighborhood, in our community, that Oakland is not a dead city. It should not be defined by the violence. There's beauty and life and hope here in our communities, and that's what makes it the special place to live, work, and worship.
All right, so this is my first evening walking, and I thought it was amazing how people drove by and, just a simple honk lets you know that they're engaged and they do, want to know what's going on in their community. And it was amazing. Looks like just something so slight can bring so much peace to this neighborhood.
What's got us out here is when my cousin got shot. It was too much for me. So I knew that I couldn't just not do anything.
It's an investment. I mean, I live here. I love Oakland. I went to high school in Oakland. I used to be part of the problem here. I'm not anymore. I got clean and sober here in Oakland. And so as a result, it's just, I'm just trying to give a little bit back.
Before we started, I was scared just because I live in a neighborhood where there's like shootings every week, and I know people who have been shot and killed from being in Oakland and by gun violence. And so I thought that us doing this would resort in that in some kind of way. But I realized that because we look peaceful, we were received in a peaceful way.
I wanted to walk and be a part of bringing peace to this neighborhood and letting people in this neighborhood know that people in other parts of Oakland care about them and want the violence to stop because it affects all of us. I love this city and I respect our city, and I believe that it's a place where people can flourish and thrive. But it just breaks my heart every time I hear gunshots. I hear them all the time from my house.
What made me personally walk is realizing in the very first time when I was invited out that this was my community, that this was my city. There's a bullet hole in the door of my church. And our children who have been walking to the corner store for years, for decades actually, we had to stop allowing them to walk there because of the increased violence in this neighborhood. I love my city. I love Oakland. And I love the people of Oakland. You cannot write off or characterize the folks who are involved in the violence as throwaways. They are precious lives to me and to the city, and I love them.